Okay. Hello. Hi, guys. So I sit here and I'm like, when's a good moment to hit record? It's never a good moment to hit record and just start talking. I'm always just like, just do it and talk. So here's what we're going to talk about today. Today's review is on one of my favorite bands ever, REO Speedwagon. This is we're going to talk about their 9 Lives record from 1979. I've been listening to this for like a week or so. I'm going to preface this by saying I am a very devoted REO Speedwagon fan. I love REO Speedwagon. Their pop songs are like masterclass songwriting kind of stuff. Very well produced. Kevin Cronin's written some of the greatest radio songs ever. Has one of the most unique, distinct voices and such great, incredible control of his voice that it makes me angry how well he controls his voice. It's not fair. Just like the beautiful Lush productions, I fell for all the 80s stuff, the late 70s stuff. Like, I love all that stuff. I love REO Speedwagon. Great musicians, great songwriting. So I want to preface it by saying that because I did not really care for this record, and I know a lot of people do. This is what's tough also, is that I know that I love this band. I don't want to listen to anybody crap on this band because I love them. And I don't ever want to say anything negative, but a review is a review. It's just my opinion. I think this is a really good case of my hard drive is just getting full. Like, I've already heard these kinds of songs so many times at this point that they're just not connecting with me like they would if I was younger. Kind of like, I'll see a movie now. It's a fair enough movie, good movie, well made, well acted, well directed, well produced, but I've just seen it before. I've seen that same movie, I've seen the story, I know what's going to happen. So it doesn't move me as much as it did the first time I saw those stories when I was younger. Does that make any sense? I'm rambling. So this is not bad, but to me, it really kind of falls flat. This, it's kind of like REO Speedwagon. Here's how it feels to me. The year before this, they put out You Can Tune a Fish, But You Can't Tune a Piano, which is a wonderful record. Love that album. And the year after this, they did High Infidelity, which is their biggest record. So I feel like this album got sandwiched between those two, and I honestly just feel like it's a rush job. It feels like a rush job. It looks like a rush job to me. The fact that there's 9 songs on here, and one of them is a cover of Rock and Roll by Chuck Berry, just makes me feel like they were just trying to fill space. Like, we got some songs, they're not great, but they're okay. We'll throw a cover in there, that way we got an album, we'll put it out, we'll go back on tour. It just feels very rushed, like they didn't take a lot of time with the songwriting. To me, and again, I'm sorry, I don't want to say anything bad about it. I've enjoyed some of it, but mostly, So we'll go through it really quick. The first song, Heavy on Your Love, Kevin Cronin sings his ass off, but the song bores me. There's no chorus. There's no chorus in this song. It just kind of goes and Kevin Cronin kind of screams and then it's over. And I'm like, okay. Drop It in Old Disguise. Wasn't bad, but it feels like from the previous record, Say You Love Me or Say Goodnight, which is awesome. This just feels like a poor man's version of Say You Love Me or Say Goodnight. Same kind of vibe and tempo, but just not as good. Not as good of a hook. Not as good of a song. Drop it. It just didn't really... It wasn't bad. It just didn't move me. And that's our second song, by the way, in the key of A. There's 9 songs in this album. 5 of them are in A. Should that bother me? Probably not. Only the Strong Survive. Again, not a bad song, but doesn't really move me. That felt like Do You Know Where Your Woman Is Tonight, which is, I think, also on Tune a Fish, Can't Tune a Piano. It just felt like that kind of vibe. But Gary Richrath, I can't ever say his name, Richrath, whatever. He wrote it. It just feels like Do You Know Where Your Woman Is Tonight, which I think is a great song. And Only the Strong Survive it's, again, not bad, just kind of goes and doesn't do anything for me. So, sorry. Easy Money, I grew to like. What I didn't, I like the production. I like the fact that it starts off with like the claves and like the kind of a different kind of sound. What I didn't like about it, if you're familiar with Easy Money, is the melody sounds just like that awful, horrendous song Picture by Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow. I loathe that song. I can't stand that song. And the beginning of Easy Money is just the same melody. It's the exact same melody as Picture. I never, who knows that? But it's just like it's hard. I can't get past it now. It makes me think of that atrocious song. But the chorus is good, and I like the development of the song. So after a while, it stuck with me. I actually liked Easy Money. That one made it to the Jason's favorites folder. But it's hard to swallow. The fifth song is Rock and Roll Music, Chuck Berry cover. I ain't got time in my life for covers, so I listened to it. I didn't know I didn't. I listened to it enough to go, is that the Chuck Berry song? Yes, it is. Out. I don't need to hear anybody do a cover of a Chuck Berry song. I got stuff to do. Take Me, interesting song. Feels a little bit like Sing to Me from, again, Tuna Fish, Tuna Piano. The whole thing feels like just kind of like leftovers from Tuna Fish, Tuna Piano. And they just went, let's make another record real quick. So that was the other one that made the cut. Take Me made the cut for me. I Need You Tonight. It just bores me. Meet Me on the Mountain also bores me. By the way, tracks 6, 7, and 8, all in the key of A. A. Yeah. And then 9, Back on the Road Again. Every REO Speedwagon fan knows Back on the Road Again. That's a cool song. So, of the 9 of these songs, 8.5 if you count the cover. Or wait, 9 if you count the cover. 8.5 if you're me. Easy Money, Take Me, and Back on the Road Again are the good tunes. The rest of this, I'm sorry. I don't mean no disrespect. I know I got friends who really dig this. And I love REO Speedwagon. I really do. I grew up loving that stuff. I've seen them in concert. I don't even know how many times. But this one just didn't move me. It just felt like a watered down version of the previous record and the next record. It just felt very, like they didn't take a lot of time with it. Like even just everything, artwork, just doesn't feel like it just feels like a rush job. So no disrespect, just didn't do much for me. There's much better REO Speedwagon records. Okay, that's all the time. That's all I got to say about that. Oh my God, 7 minutes. 7 minutes. I thought this was going to be quick. Okay, well, there's 7 minutes of my life and yours talking about 9 Lives by REO Speedwagon. My favorite REO Speedwagon records are High Infidelity, Tuna Fish, Tuna Piano, Building a Bridge, beautiful song. And I never remember the name of this. The Earth, A Small Man, no, and His Chicken. Oh my God, I can't think of it. Heck with it. That's a good one too. That's all I got. Subscribe to the channel. I will continue to ramble about nothing, and you can ask me to talk about any records. If I know them, I will talk about them. And that's all. Thank you very much for listening. All right. Take care. Bye.